Okay, I hadn't moved. First off, I'm trying to see why on my previous videos it'll skip a little bit. So I've been trying to fix that. I noticed that I mean I did have it on the 720 high, and it's like a parentheses 60 FPS. Um, Sometimes I found that it'll skip from time to time on little parts. So right now I have it on 720 high. And let's see if it pans out well. And I did lower the headset volume about 3 notches, but I don't know if I have to talk louder than usual. So I'm not a very loud a loud person anyways, other than when I laugh. That's totally different. But oh, and then also I'll try not to talk during cutscenes or whatever, because with how I talk and how my voice is so low, you won't be able to hear what I'm saying, so I just won't do that anymore. So I mean, all cutscenes I won't talk at all, and then I'll wait for it to end. So, and then let's see if this lowers down the volume. Wait a minute, I could do that too. Options, general, voice volume. I'll lower that just a little bit. Music 1 and sound effects 1. Actually, the sound effects, no, that stays there. I'll up the volume on the voice. And let's see how that goes. No. Okay. So let's go. Let me see if it'll let me get all of these viewpoints, if I can. I know certain areas it'll be cornered off until you progress. So I hope you guys had spent Father's Day with your father, your friend, your family. I hope they had a good Father's Day. Did I already get that one? Bottega di Leonardo a Firenze. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. So I hope you guys had a good Father's Day. Hopefully hopefully you spent it with your family. If you didn't, I completely understand, because I wasn't able to spend mine with my father. We were supposed to like go early morning for breakfast, but I ended up being too tired, and we were tired also, and he didn't get that much sleep either. So that was a no-go. But hopefully maybe we can still do stuff. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Did not. Okay. I hope I didn't mess it up. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Oh wait, is that? Okay, no, I won't be able to reach that yet. Let's go to this one. Yeah, I already did that one too. After I had gotten off of work, I get around 5 p.m. I stayed a little bit off the clock until I was pretty sure they weren't gonna need any help, and then I I went home. I would have started recording right then and there, but I had stuff to do, and then you know, those comes first. And I barely just got finished with my laundry. That one. Palazzo della Signoria. Arnolfo di Cambio designed the Palazzo della Signoria, also known as the Palazzo Vecchio, in 1299 for the rulers of Florence, the Signoria. The Signoria was made up of 9 members, or priori? I guess that's how you say it. Selected by the city's guilds, 2 from each district, and a gonfaloniere of justice. Members were supposed to be chosen by lot, but once the Medici family took power, only their friends seemed to end up in the drawing. Government by the people, right? Interesting fact, the tower in front is off-center because it was incorporated into the palazzo from an earlier structure. It contains 2 small cells on which was used to imprison Cosimo de' Medici. Okay. So right now I'm trying to speak a little bit louder because I know in most of my videos you probably won't hear me that well. And if I'm too loud right now, I'm sorry. I'll try to see if I was too loud after this. Ooh. Hey. Okay. Hi, baby. I want to at least get this viewpoint right here before I do anything else and progress more. Sorry. And try and open up the map a little bit. Oh. Huh. There's already a racing challenge down there. Also with a codex page, which will come later. Oh, no. Okay. Good. I haven't disconnected yet. That's cool. My phone went off on home screen, and I'm like, no. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, never mind.
Have I seen that man before?
If you walk slowly, if you're on detection, under detection, you won't get detected as much. Rebecca C84. I bet those thieves can work with you to distract the guards, and if you start a brawl, they'll probably fight with you. Just go talk to them. They'll tell you their price. Renaissance thieves were usually wanderers who could vanish at the first sign of trouble, making it hard for guards to track them. Black market business in Renaissance Italy was booming. Muggings in the major cities were fairly common, as were murders. Often strollers were attacked in the dead of night, killed, robbed, and then rolled into the nearest river or canal. Even if a thief merely stole rather than killed, the penalties, if caught, were often unduly harsh. Torture was common. Thieves were put in stocks and sometimes even publicly executed. In order to avoid punishment, thieves often created bonds of trust among each other. Each was supposed to tell the rest his dirty secrets, which meant that each thief potentially held his comrades' lives in his hands. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do this.
I can outrun anyone in this distretto. I hear you're the best. Prove it.
Florentine Sprint. Bet you can't beat my record.
Who's that over that man?
This wasn't you have to run. So, it's not a problem, actually. That's a problem, though. Okay. If you just keep moving, it should be fine. And, oh no. Alrighty. Alright. No, don't do that to me. I don't have time for your shenanigans. No! Okay. Oh! That was totally my blunder. I probably won't make this one. I'll have to do it again. But, oh, I was like, I can make it. No, I can't. I was almost there, just a little bit off. Sorry. Okay, let's do this again. These are actually kind of fun, but I really don't do well with timed starts, and I hate when that happens. Okay, let's do this again. I didn't get caught. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go, 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 go. Oh snap. Okay. No blunders, no blunders, no blunders. Knock on wood. I just need to calm down and keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Yeah, I'm not really good at timed challenges, but if I feel like doing them, then I'll do them. It's, you know, it's just I'm not really good at them sometimes. Just keep moving, don't stop.
I may be a bit disorganized, but I do know my speed.
Okay. Alright. Something came on right now. What was it? Steel Home? Database. Recent entries. No. Yeah, okay, no, never mind. Alright. Well, let's go. Excuse me. I mean, you can't really... Ooh, yummy. You can't really get that codex page out because you need the help of either the courtesans or the thieves, which I don't believe you shouldn't have that yet because we haven't gone that far. So let's just progress on. Okay. Oh, oh well. I guess not. Okay. And this is the first time I've ever lost my way. Why? Okay. Not totally. Almost did though. Okay.
Father? Federico!
Sir Ezio! Thank God!
What happened? Where is everyone?
They took your father and brothers to the Palazzo della Signoria, to prison.
And my mother? My sister?
Ezio.
Claudia? Are you alright?
Yes, but Mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
Jailbird. Reach Giovanni's cell at the top of the Palazzo della Signoria and find out why he has been imprisoned. So, again, let's take the rooftops. It's a lot easier this way. I mean, you're not on full notoriety. Not until later, actually. But, they're still looking for you. So... Okay. That's new. Loggia dei Lanzi? Built between 1376 and 1382 by Benci de Sion and Simon di Francesco Talenti. The Loggia dei Lanzi was created to provide a covering for the swearing in of the members of the Signoria, the rulers of Florence. In the 16th century, the Medici had a private balcony constructed on top, making it clear to the city of Florence who was really in charge. Okay. So here, we were just here, but now it's under guard.
You're not allowed up here. Flee! Get down now!
At this point, it doesn't really matter if they see you, it's just...
I'm wasting my time.
Okay. It's just easier if they don't see you. I hate when this does this. Go, 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 go,
back down, or I
go!
shoot!
'Cause, I mean, if I had a weapon, it wouldn't matter, but I don't. Not right now. Really? Thank you. Okay.
Ezio. Father, what's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Annetta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain!
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfalonieri, I remember. Now please, tell me what's happening. Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the beginning. It said go, Ezio. Go now.
Alright. Alright. Let's wait for these fools to walk away. Okay, good. Wait. Stay calm. Go here.
Wine merchant who left his carriage by people of butcher. Please move it before the evening procession of Santa Claus gets underway.
I'm taking the side streets and alleyways. Let's see. Right here. I don't know how that was humanly possible, but okay. Family heirloom. Recover Giovanni's documents and deliver them to Umberto Alberti. That has to be a very tongue-twisting
Mother said there was a
name
door here.
to say, like...
to bring this to Messer Roberto.
Father has sealed this letter. It would be wrong of me to open it. And then again, you never knew what was in that letter, or what was in the documents.
Hey, what's with the swords? Aren't you supposed to arrest me?
No.
What do you want then?
For you to die.
That's not going to happen. So why don't we explore other options?
There are no other options.
Alright. Now, you're supposed to make your way over to where Uberto Alberti is. As soon as you touch that ground though, like, even though you look around and there's nobody there, there's no guards, they'll still come after your ass. Like, afterwards, you just need to lose them, and then go back and go back for that quest. Like, okay, so let me show you. You look, right? And there's nobody. Even if you just do this.
Ora.
See? I just need to find somewhere. That haystack would be fine. Maybe not. Then afterwards, they won't come after you. I don't know why, but there you go. But I mean, there was no guards in that area, but as soon as you touch the ground, I mean, I know why, it just doesn't make sense.
Ezio Auditore? What are you doing here at this hour?
I don't...
Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio. I'll clear everything up.
How?
The documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning, and they'll be released.
Thank you, Signore.
Of course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
Liar. Lying bastard. Anyways. Wait. Oh, okay. Head up, head up, head up, head up. Okay. Now, after that's done, we just need to head over to the palazzo. Last man standing. Attend the acquittal of Petruccio Giovanni, and Federico.
Be brought directly to
It's
the
so hard to
priory
say
exit. All
some
days
names.
save feast day.
Well, I mean, it's not hard. It's kind of difficult.
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying! Need to get closer.
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce you guilty. You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will!
Father!
Hey! Grab the boy! He's one of them!
I'll kill you for what you've done!
Guards! Arrest him! Abatete.
Better run, boy. Fast.
He's here!
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, never mind. This is actually quite easy. You know where all the hiding spots are. Where did he go? Fuck. Dude, they never look. Never. Are you kidding me? Well, now I know. Wait. Could it be this easy? Could it be that easy? Don't look for me, don't look for me, don't look for me. Screw you, guy. This guy. Wait. Okay. Take 3. I mean, shit, this guy is not a seeker. He's just a regular soldier, but he's seeking me out twice now. Okay. Pain of betrayal. That is right. This is a really nasty betrayal, man. Like, as I understand it, Umberto and Giovanni were close friends, but he also did not like the Medici for personal reasons. The Medici, I believe, took everything from his family.
I've identified several
I think
strange
they were his
markings
family
that I've discovered
had
right across
owned a
Renaissance
thing,
Italy.
something like
Now,
that.
I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
Sir Ezio, thank God. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No. It's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house. Just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
Okay. Annetta. Date of birth 1457. Profession servant. The Auditore family's live-in servant, Annetta, had one of the few respectable jobs allowed lower-class Renaissance women. Rich families seldom had more than 1 or 2 servants. Most were young, sometimes children. Many hoped their masters would help raise their standing, but usually turnover was rapid. Ultimately, very little is known about Aneta's life. She passed on without making a mark on history. Okay, so right now if you go near your home, even if it's just on the roof, the guards will see you and that's it. Oh, like right now. Wait. Let me get far away from there. If you're on the roof, they'll shoot you with arrows. So I mean, home is just not an option anymore. Although rooftops still are. So going on rooftops for right now is probably the safest you're going to get. So right now you are on full notoriety and that's in-game. So I mean, it's supposed to happen that way. No matter what you do, for right now you can't lower it until you progress further. Really? Really? Get up. And jump. Okay. Wait, no. Go around, go around. Ooh. Walk. Take the alleyway. Go straight that way. Excuse me. These people are rude. Not that way. Go up here.
Is he an entertainer of some kind?
Okay, now you'll run into some glyphs. And they can only be clearly seen with eagle vision. And for you to really activate it, Ezio needs to be very close to that. Okay. La Rosa Colta. Rebecca C84. One of those strange glyphs Sean mentioned is on this landmark. You should go find it. Whoops. Open in 1465, La Rosa Cota, the plucked rose, quickly became essential to Florentine life. The women there were known for being upper class. They were educated in poetry and the arts, as well as sexual intercourse. It was not rare to see members of the Signoria at La Rosa Cota, and even on occasion, a Medici. Whoops. So here's the first glyph you'll find.
Wait, that's not possible. This can't be. Hold on. That's computer code. Let me compile it. Oh shit, it's an encrypted file.
Upload it to my computer. I'm a master at decryption.
Yeah, I can't. It's only compatible with the Animus itself.
Upload it to Desmond then. I can't believe this.
Hello, this is... They call me Subject 16. Listen, I don't have much time. There's something I have to show you. We have been lied to this whole time. Everything we know, everything we've been brought up to believe, it's wrong. Okay, I've uploaded the evidence, the file that proves it all. But I've split it into 20 pieces and locked each with a code. Can't be too careful. Queen Isabella. No, not her. What century is it? Never mind. I've hidden the code to the first file inside this program. Find it. Find them all. And along the way, you'll begin to see the truth.
What the heck? How did this get inside our Animus?
Oh, the memory core. We transferred 16's memory data from Abstergo into the Animus 2.0. He must have hacked the machine when Vidic left him alone between sessions.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. The signs on the walls in Abstergo, the ones written in blood, those were clues. He was telling us to look for them inside the Animus.
In the beginning. Okay, so there's 20 of these glyphs hidden around Italy. So you really have to go looking for these. And within each of these glyphs are like puzzles somewhat, and after you do these puzzles you unlock the file and unlock part of what Subject 16 is trying to show you. And when you have all 20 together, they play a whole video in the end of it of the truth. So these are necessary. Okay, so 5 of these mythic scenes share a core similarity. Pick them out and you'll begin to see. So what we're really looking for is any images that have a piece of Eden. So not this one, this one, this one, I believe, this one, no, hold on, then I believe this one. I cannot believe I got this wrong. Well, not that one then. This one, this one, this one, this one. So it's the Apple of Eden that you're looking for. Passcode found 24568. Okay, so after you unlock each file, they'll play a little clip that doesn't make any sense, but when you have all of them together, it makes sense. Okay, so go back. Okay.
I think we have the wrong building.
No, this is it.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego. Call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
Fitting in. Learn the ways of the courtesans.
Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must...
Courtesans. Rebecca C84. Those girls are definitely available for hire. I bet you can use them as moving cover. In fact, try sending them to tempt unwanted guards. Prostitution was one of the most popular occupations for Renaissance women, whose only other options in most cases were staying with their families or living in a convent. Italian society supported prostitution, and many brothels were regulated by the government. At the end of the 15th century, cities started to pass laws against prostitution, forcing courtesans to wear specific outfits and separating them from respected society.
Walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You too must learn to blend like us, and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
Okay, so she's gonna teach him how to blend in.
You can practice with me.
So whenever you go into any moving group of people, you can blend in.
We'll take good care of you.
So now we just need to follow her around. Paola. Date of birth 1438. Profession Madame of La Rosa Cota. There isn't much information about Paola in the history books, but the Florentine archives reveal that she was orphaned at age 8 when her parents were killed at sea. Left with a choice between joining a nunnery and prostitution, she began a life on the streets. At 16, she vanishes from the records only to reappear at age 20, when she was arrested for murdering a city guard. On an interesting note, Giovanni Auditore represented her in court, winning the case on a self-defense plea. Released from prison, Paola went on to start her own brothel to protect many other unfortunate women of the street. Alright, so the deal here is you need to move into groups of people, or sitting on benches with people on them will actually let you blend in. And that'll give you the ability to move in the crowds. Right under the guards' noses. So whenever you're in notoriety like this, using groups of people is your best bet. Also, using courtesans for moving cover is a hell of a lot better too, and it saves you. But if there isn't a moving crowd, there's always the crowd that's right here. And then just keep walking. Like, don't even run, because that'll increase the notoriety, or their detection, I should say.
Who's that over there?
So right now, yeah, okay. And if you move out of their line of sight, it's better too. Just don't lose sight of Paola, or else it's a desynchronization when you do. And then you have to start all over again. But as soon as you learn the tricks, it's not so hard. And you should be clear right now.
Bene. Now that you've learned to blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving around. Let's teach you how to steal.
The hell? Holy mackerel! Oh, I see what I did. I was holding down square and I punched this girl right in the face. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's what I wanted to
Once
do.
you've stolen from someone, Ezio, you mustn't linger.
Somebody
So what you need to do is try and steal from at least 5 different people. It can't be the same, which is kind of difficult at times. And then you need to blend in really quick, because if you don't, he's just gonna come after you because he knows that you stole from him or her. So he'll look around and he's like, where?
Dannazione! I've been robbed! C'è un ladro qui da qualche parte!
Alright. I can't believe I punched this girl right in the face. Hold on. Let me move around a bit. Okay. And you can use them to blend in too if you need to. Oop, my bad. Okay. I'm like, holy no. Okay.
You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to? So innocent. He's cute.
Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, what how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, stranger?
I too know betrayal.
Ace up my sleeve. Visit Leonardo da Vinci at his workshop to see if he can repair Giovanni's blade. Alright. So you're still wanted, but now that you know how to blend, it's a lot easier. But still take the rooftops. If I need to. Now I believe you can hire thieves and courtesans. Yeah. To distract the guards if you need to. For whatever it is. Which... Damn. That was close. Nani? Go. Ouch.
Hard times. Offerings can be brought directly to the priory entrance all days save feast days.
Mackerel. Mackerel upon mackerel. This guy, for real. Okay. All right.
Oh, Ezio Auditore! I didn't expect to see you again. What with all that's happened. Ah, where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can I be of service?
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
Of course! Come, this way. Che pasticcio. Tu santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. All right, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo, eh?
Shh. Remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third... There! It's finished!
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
I like that part, that's funny.
Incredible.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry, only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard, open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
See, how may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly. What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk? What about now?
So funny. As if that was bloody torture. Ready to talk? How about now?
Grazie, Ezio.
Sorry about that.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of the body?
Bring it inside and put it with the others.
Others?
The city gives them to me for research.
Dear, we're home. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Over there. See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo. For everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course. Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Alright. Now that you have your hidden blade, you can do more damage. Wait. Okay. Alright, now we go back to Paola, and she'll actually have the whereabouts of Uberto Alberti, so you can finally exact revenge on this bastardo. Okay, never mind. I'd really like to avoid. That's not a word. Okay. Avoid. I wanted to say avoid. Avoid guards. Ooh. Nani? Oi! Alright. Okay. Let's open this up. Alright. Ooh. Not that it matters, but okay.
You were gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk. Impressive.
I'm rather fond of it myself.
I've given you the skills. Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
Judge, jury, executioner. Visit the art show at Santa Croce? Find Uberto and exact revenge. Okay, so what I was saying... Uberto
Alberti. Trusted friend of the Auditore family. According to the history books, this guy was a saint. He prosecuted murderers, rapists, the worst criminals. One of the best lawyers in Italy, he won every case, in spite of the fact that he was self-taught. Now, I found a back door into the Templars' database server. I've been combing it for some kind of smoking gun. I found it. Apparently, Uberto's family was evicted by the Medici Bank. Uberto's been aching for revenge ever since. And the Templars promised him support. Ezio's father was standing in the way, and Uberto was jealous of his influence over the Florentine government. Two birds with one stone, isn't it? It looks like Uberto used his election to the...
Wait, did I? I probably, Wait, let me play it again, I'm sorry.
Uberto Alberti, trusted friend of the Auditore family. According to the history books, this guy was a saint.
Probably
Prosecuted murderers, rapists, the worst criminals. One of the best lawyers in Italy, he won every case, in spite of the fact that he was self-taught. Now, I found a back door into the Templars' database server. I've been combing it for some kind of smoking gun. I found it. Apparently, Uberto's family was evicted by the Medici Bank. Uberto's been aching for revenge ever since. And the Templars promised him support. Ezio's father was standing in the way, and Uberto was jealous of his influence over the Florentine government. Two birds with one stone, isn't it? It looks like Uberto used his election to the Signoria as his opportunity to strike.
Yeah, okay. I must have pressed something by accident. So yeah, Uberto wanted revenge against the Medici for what the Medici did to his family. And since Giovanni was in the way, that's why he betrayed him. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's cut in the middle here and go from there. Let's see. Oh, there's no other way, huh? That's the only way forward. Across. Okay. Santa Croce. Rebecca C84. One of those strange glyphs Sean mentioned is on this landmark. You should go find it. The largest, Franciscan church in the world, the Basilica di Santa Croce, contains frescoes of Giotto and a chapel in the cloister designed by Filippo Brunelleschi that is considered one of the masterpieces of Renaissance architecture. According to Saint Francis and the Franciscans' reading of the Bible, Christ told his followers to take on a vow of poverty, and he said to them, "Take nothing for your journey, neither staff, nor scrip, nor bread, nor money, neither have 2 coats." So how did a sect of Catholicism that held a vow of poverty as one of its core values own such a posh church? Well, in 1322, the Pope declared that the Franciscans' vow of poverty was illegal, that Christ had, in fact, owned property and wanted his followers to own property. This meant, of course, that the Franciscans were forced to collect money and land, which would in turn go to the Pope, proving that biblical interpretation can be surprisingly profitable, especially if you're the Pope. Yeah, well...
Again with this?
You have overstepped your bounds,
Convenient.
Uberto.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You, who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no such thing.
Of course not. Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now, we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the Pazzi. Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. you might attract the wrong sort of attention.
So, you have to just get through this, and you'll actually need the crowds for this. And if you can find one that is going the exact same way you're going, all the better. Just make sure you don't hit the steal button. It'll be terrible. I've done that accidentally countless times. Okay, so, and then on the way you'll see a group of courtesans that you can hire and just help you distract the guards so that you can get in. Okay. When you get close to guards, at least 2 of the faction will leave, and you'll have the last 2 factions in with you to distract other guards.
Good evening, Gonfaloniere. To you as well. I trust you're enjoying yourselves.
Indeed, a nice distraction from that nasty business with the Auditore.
To think I once thought of Giovanni as brother.
Don't blame yourself. How could you have known what evil secret?
I say we strike that traitor's name from the record books. Let history forget he ever even existed.
Yes, if you'll excuse me for a moment.
Uberto, a moment of your time.
Anything for
right now. I'm just letting him talk because over the past I've never let this guy talk, and the banter and all that.
Please, I am no such thing. As Gonfaloniere, it is my duty to ensure that the city of Firenze remains a shining beacon of justice. Corruption and its ilk shall find no purchase here so long as I am in control.
You are a treasure, Uberto. I hope Lorenzo recognizes that.
Yes, our great leader, Lorenzo. I'll see you ladies later.
Ah, Uberto, there you are. I was just telling the others about the execution.
I mean, no offense.
You!
Which I probably got too close, and that's why.
You would have done the same. To save the ones you love.
Yes, I would. And I have.
The Auditori are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio! Ezio Auditore!
Giovanni Auditore. This document is meant to serve as a record of all I've learned over the past few weeks, in the event that I am silenced and prevented from sharing it with you myself. Understand first that the Duke of Milan's murder was no mere political maneuver. Rather, it is but a piece of a conspiracy that reaches far beyond Firenze, counting members in Roma, Venezia, and Forli, to name but a few cities. Attached to this note is a list, or rather the start of one, of those I know to be guilty. Its contents are by no means complete, but I intend to rectify that shortly. I can, however, say within certainty that the Pazzi family is involved. We must move quickly to question Francesco before he buys his freedom from prison. Doing so will surely add more names to the list. I already have my suspicions as to who these men are, given that their deeds bear all the hallmarks of an old enemy. I fear they... The note abruptly ends here. Giovanni must have had to stop and hide it when the guards showed up to arrest him. Okay, so here, please. Okay. Don't do that either. I hate when that does that. I'm wanting to get up here and this motherfucker is looking around like, ooh, this is nice scenery. Oh, I know. But, go over here. There you are. And get this really quick.
The past. A vast web of connections and interconnections, all ruled by chance. Or is it?
"64 squares. This one is straightforward. You just have to turn the dials to make it match. As you go collect more, you'll find more like these, but some of them will be a little bit more difficult than this one was. Queen Elizabeth I of England, 1559. Apparently she had a piece of Eden, the Apple of Eden. And apparently there's more than one Apple of Eden. Like, that's very interesting. I mean, I know within the game, or like, I'd say, especially in the Ezio trilogy and the first Assassin's Creed, it's two different apples, because the one Ezio had, he had gotten from the Spaniard, which he put in another vault. It's like a grand temple, I believe. And that was one apple. Now, the one that Altair had is another apple that he hid. That, I believe, they said Abstergo found it. I don't know when. I can't remember the date, but that they found Altair's piece of Eden sometime later. But the one Desmond has is the one that was held by Ezio. Now we know from all of the other Assassin's Creed games, there's a lot more pieces of Eden, apples of Eden, I should say. So anyways, they're trying to say that Queen Elizabeth had at one point a piece of Eden. Okay, this is the same one, same thing. Just have to try and match up what goes where. You'll find ones that more than just one are connected, which is not this one. And you'll have to move them a certain way to actually fit it in one go. Emperor Napoleon the First of France, 1812, and he had a piece of Eden apparently. Piece of Eden 1 apple. Queen Elizabeth had piece of Eden 2 apple. Okay. No. Yeah, okay. Okay. George Washington, United States, 1781, piece of Eden 3 apple. which you'll probably encounter that. You'll encounter that in Assassin's Creed 3 in the DLC that they have. Tyranny of George Washington or something like that. No, that's a whole different story right there. Passcode found 10352. And that shows another clip of the truth. Okay, let's run for our lives here. Now, if you run towards guards that are blocking your way, don't. Try and find a way to avoid them, because they're just gonna knock you back down, and that'll slow you even more. Excuse me, yo. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ow! Not cool, bro. Dude, really?
Which way did he go?
No way.
I see him. There.
Okay. Become anonymous.
Get out of my sight.
Hard to do.
There he is.
Could it be that? Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, could it be that easy? No. Okay. Let's go over here. Alright. You know what? I need to go visit a doctor and get medicine. Let's see.
Please don't. Sorry.
There you are. Let's see if I can get some medicine right now. Whoops, sorry. Yeah.
I'm fresh.
Heal.
Ah, yes, much better, friend.
All right.
You'll see.
So now that we've exacted revenge, let's go back to Paola and start the next quest. Now you just have to lose your notoriety so that you and the rest of your family can leave Firenze.
I have never seen a stranger man.
I think it's best I leave Firenze.
Where will you go?
My uncle Mario owns a villa near Monteriggioni.
You're still a wanted man, Ezio.
What would you have me do then?
I've seen posters all across the district. Tearing them down will help the city forget your face. No doubt the heralds also incite the public. Bribe them, and they'll speak of other things. Or you could hunt those who bear false witness against you. They traded dignity for coin. Their loss would not be mourned. Do any of these things, and you should be free to leave.
Laying low. Reduce your notoriety by removing posters, bribing a herald, or killing a corrupt official. Alright, so tearing down posters loses somewhat, little bit of notoriety. Bribing heralds
if you should watch your actions. It'll also tell you if the notoriety level is part of Ezio's memory or
reduces
not.
a moderate notoriety, but killing a corrupted official you'll lose all of your notoriety. So I think going finding officials is easiest, but I mean tearing down posters is good too. There you are. Speak of the devil. He's right here, actually. And there you go. That's all you have to do.
Bentornato, Ezio. Were you successful?
Yes. Madre?
Ezio! Where have you been? They wouldn't let us leave. And Mother, oh, she hasn't spoken a single word since we left the house. Father will need to sort things out. Where is Father? And Federico? And Bertuccio? Hmm?
Something's happened.
What do you mean? No, it's impossible.
Claudia.
No.
I did everything I could, Piccina. Listen, right now what matters is getting us all someplace safe. But to do that, I need you to stay focused. Do you understand? Good. Will you watch over Mother for me? Then we are ready. Thank you again for everything.
Stay safe, Ezio. Stay vigilant. I suspect the road ahead is yet long.
Arrivederci. Escort Maria and Claudia out of Florence to the Villa Auditore in Monteriggioni.
Fall in.
Okay, so moving. Oh my god, I hate these motherfuckers. Go away. These musicians, man. No shame whatsoever. No shame. No. Go away. Dead end. Sorry. Okay. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh my god, two of them.
This way.
Go away, go away, go away, go away.
Let's do it.
Okay. Caravan travel. Rebecca C84. You should be able to buy a caravan ride to another city. Travel in the Renaissance was not the disgusting ordeal it is today. Instead, it was merely terrifying. The countryside was filled with bandits, causing most travelers to move in armed groups called caravans. Anxious voyagers usually sewed valuables and gold into the soles of their shoes or the lining of their jackets. Guides called vetturini were sometimes hired to help plot the route of the caravans and book rooms at local inns, but those carriers were often working with the bandits, just like travel agents today. So, and then just use them to distract them. All you need is one group, really.
On me.
Stay close.
How could this have happened to us?
I don't know.
Will we ever be back?
I don't know. Let's go.
What will happen to our house?
I don't know.
Were they given a proper burial?
Yes, they were.
Vengeance. Alright. So that was the end of sequence 2. Now the Ezio collection came also with the DLCs for each game. So yeah, I'll record those. Like, there's just no way I wouldn't record them. And that goes for the Revelation game, the DLCs for those. It'll be kind of a bitch though. Yeah. But I mean, I'll do all of them. I did all of them once. Including Desmond's Journey. There's like 5 of them. So I have done them before. Only once though. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Roadside assistance. Escort Maria and Claudia to the Villa Auditore in Monteriggioni.
Stay close.
Buongiorno, Ezio. How could you leave Firenze without saying a proper goodbye?
Ezio!
What do you want, Vieri?
So many things. A larger palazzo, 2 new steeds, a prettier bride. Oh, and yes, your life. My condolences for the loss of your father and brothers. What will happen now that there's no one left to help you?
Thank you.
Such wonderful things in store for your mother and sister. I grow tired of this game. Finish him, and do not spare the women. What sorcery is this?
Not sorcery, boy. Skill.
Show yourself.
As you wish. Here, use this.
Kill them! Kill them all! Get it!
Now, when you finally realize, oh no, I've known a long time actually, that Sasuke can speak Italian. I'm like, what I mean is, it's Sasuke's voice actor. Which you'll also hear in Dragon Age 2, and he plays Paul. That
You have my thanks. Keep the soul.
that recently joined the Dalish Elves. But
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario.
It's a me,
Uncle Mario.
It's been too long, Nipote. Far too long. I heard what happened in Firenze. Terrible. Come, let's get you all away from here.
Monteriggioni. Built in the 13th century by the overlords of Siena, Monteriggioni was actively involved in the defense of Tuscany against Florentine attempts to gain more territory. At the front of this conflict was the Auditore family, who became the city's rulers and protectors. It was the Auditore who constructed Monteriggioni's famous walls, which can still be seen today. Although standing in opposition to Florentine desires, the Auditore had cordial relations with the Medici family, largely due to their collective Florentine roots. Monteriggioni successfully withstood attacks from Florence until in 1554 the city was betrayed. Giovannino Zetti, the keeper of the garrison and the Florentine exile, was allowed to return to Florence in exchange for the keys to the city. Extraordinarily, the Auditore were allowed to continue their rule of Monteriggioni under Florentine leadership, showing that the Medici do not forget their friends. Alright. Casa Dulce Gazza. Dulce or Casa Dulce Gazza. Explore the Villa Auditore with Mario.
So, tell me everything.
Okay. Mario Auditore. Date of birth 1434. Profession condottiero noble. One of the several condottieri patrolling the Tuscan countryside. Mario Auditore played a significant role in the Battle of Anghiari, alerting Micheletto Attendolo to the appearance of several dust clouds over the road, which signaled a surprise advance by Milanese troops. Thanks to Mario, the Milanese attack was foiled and the Florentines won the battle. Although Mario sided with Florence in Anghiari for most of his career, he defended the interests of his hometown Monteriggioni, derailing Florentine attempts to seize Tuscan territory. While Mario's younger brother Giovanni moved to Florence in 1454 to pursue a career in banking, Mario stayed at the family's villa in Monteriggioni, stating in a letter to Giovanni that he preferred fighting like a man to filling out balance sheets. Okay.
Father for treason. Federico and Petruccio too. They came for me.
Do you know why?
I have no answers, Uncle. Only a list of names taken from a man who wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying. These are honest, hard-working people. Our shops may only carry simple goods, but they're well-made and dependable. There is a chapel here, too. The prete seems a nice enough fellow, but I've never been much of a believer.
Did you know the Villa Auditore is almost 200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather, a strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your eyes open, and you might discover a few of them yourself.
With all the fighting that's been going on, this place has started to get a bit rough around the edges.
Villa Auditore. Rebecca C84. One of those strange glyphs Sean mentioned is on this landmark. You should go find it. Constructed in 1290, the Villa Auditore is an important medieval predecessor to early Renaissance architecture. The villa's wonderful symmetry and ordered geometry were a revelation for its time. Not only concerned with aesthetics, Domenico Auditore, Ezio Auditore's great-grandfather, designed his home to double as a fortress and training ground, looking out both over the city that it protects and the Tuscan plains. After Florentine attack in 1320 left the facade damaged, the present facade was erected and a painting gallery was added to the interior. Domencio excuse me, was more than just an architect and a warrior. He was also a skilled engineer. Recently discovered hidden compartments and rooms with mechanisms blocking entry and several unique features of the building that make it a technological marvel as well as an architectural one. Okay.
I wish I could do something about it, but I just don't have the time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life.
One glyph over there.
Here we are. Casa Dolce
But
Casa.
that'll have to be after.
What do you think?
It's most impressive, Uncle.
She's seen better days, I suppose. Believe me, I'd have her shining again if only I had the time. Now that you have had the tour, Nipote, you should go and outfit yourself. My men in the market are expecting you. Return here when you're finished, and we'll begin.
Begin? Begin what?
I thought you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle. I came here to escape Firenze. And I intend to take my family further still.
But what about your father? He'd want you to finish his work.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait, he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che me combini, Giovanni? Where to even begin? Go and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think. But that's that. We'll talk more later.
Some spending money should you need it. And if you find yourself in need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
Alright, so... let's get this. Which, if you look at it closer, it's 12/21/2012, which is December 21st, 2012, which will be relevant later on in the series.
Power doesn't die. It's passed on.
Descendants. He carried it with him. Find his inheritance. Okay, so what we're looking for... what we're looking for is a piece of Eden, which is right here, obviously. These are all apples of Eden. Okay, so they're trying to say Gandhi had one during the Salt March in 1930. That Houdini had one, and I forgot what other one had one. But right here. Passcode found 14523. Alright. Now, there's a lot of stuff to be found in Monteriggioni. And... well, let's go. There's statues, little statues to be found around Monteriggioni that you can collect, and they're put in these different pedestals. Oh, I passed it. And they're little statues of the Greek gods and goddesses. So there's one. Venus statuette acquired. And if I... Oh, really? If I, remember where these are... Thank you. If I remember where these are hidden... that'll be awesome too. Pick up that feather that's right here, actually. Right here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna try and see if I remember the exact places. There's one right here. Apollo statuette acquired. Let's see. Right. And when you collect all of these statuettes and put them in the correct pedestals, there is a great amount of coin within each one. I forget which amount. How much is in each one. Yeah, there's one over there. Diana statuette acquired.
Have you been drinking?
Should be one over there. And I know there's one right here. Yeah. Jupiter statuette acquired. Well, I mean, Greek gods and Roman gods are the exact same. They're just named differently. Neptune statuette acquired. So, for instance, Jupiter is Zeus. Neptune is Poseidon. And Pluto is Hades. To name a few. I'm probably missing one. I know I am. I know that there's one here. Pluto statuette acquired. So I've gotten Pluto, Neptune, Jupiter, Diana, Apollo. I'm probably missing one. Diana, I believe, is Hera? I'm not sure though. Don't quote me. They really stick out if you use eagle vision, like the feathers do. And it's a lot easier to see them if you have them in, if you under eagle vision. Got the one that's where that church is. Ooh, churches. Oh, damn it, now I'm craving chicken. Okay. That could be... Not sure if I... What? Oh. I'm not sure if I got every one of them, because I never do. Like, I always have to go back and look for them. So, let me see what I'm missing right now when I put these in there. Which one I'm missing. Huh. Wait. Right? No, I already got this one. This first one I looked at. But let me... Oh, wait. Yeah. I knew it. Mars. Mars, I believe, is Ares. But you put 2 on these designated the designated podiums. It opens up and there's gold inside. 2,000. Okay, so Neptune and Pluto, 2 brothers, rest here. One resides fathoms deep, the other at the end of time. Yeah, so that's supposed to be Poseidon. The other one is supposed to be Hades. Okay. Damn, I'm missing one. Okay. Diana and Apollo. Together but never touching. One sleeps while the other rises, yet both watch over us. Oh, never mind. Diana isn't Hera. I'm sorry. Diana and Apollo. Apollo stays Apollo. Diana, I believe, is Artemis? I believe. Alright. Mars and Venus. The god of rage and strength basks in his lover's radiant beauty. She tames his anger with her gentle touch. So Mars is Ares, god of war. Venus, I believe, is Aphrodite. Let me see. I know I gotten the one on that side, but let me see. Since I am missing one, that's... Will you stop doing that? Okay, that's just a chest. Chest. Aw, damn. And I looked from here too. Alright. Minerva is Hera, that's right. Okay, so that's the last of the statues. Minerva is Hera, actually. In Greek... the Greek version. Alright. Jupiter and Minerva. Here sits the king of all Olympus, and beside him stands wisdom to guide his rule. Yeah. Wisdom. Well, true, Hera. But, Athena is mostly goddess of wisdom. But Minerva is supposed to be the Roman version of Hera. Okay. That's another way to earn gold quickly. There is a few chests within inside Monteriggioni, if you want to go that route too. Also, after, well, you need to reach sequence 5. This door will open, and this is supposed to be the secret chamber for the Auditores family. So inside it's just like a giant tomb of past Auditores, and it tells a story of I believe Ezio's great-grandfather's father, I believe, of his story and all that, which we'll get to later. See, like right now, you can go to the blacksmith and buy boots and a dagger for right now. Later on, you can buy sets of armor and weapons and all that. And whatever you don't use, it would actually go inside Villa Auditore on display. Oh, Schneise. Okay. I forgot the doctor.
Come, don't be shy.
And order medicine, actually, in this one.
Ciao for now, then. I am here most days, should you need aid.
I've distilled an elixir of lead and pomegranate. You'll not find fairer prices than these.
Alright.
Don't worry. We're only staying here for a little while.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I know. Salute, uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, ben fatto. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Ottimo.
Okay. Practice makes perfect. Learn how to fight from Mario.
You can swing a sword, to be sure, but offense alone will not carry a battle. You must survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around it, I suppose. Your father was an assassin, Ezio.
Alright.
Bene, I've taught you how to avoid your enemy's attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
All this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of...
Mercenaries. Rebecca C84. I bet you can pay those mercenaries to fight for you. Just go up and talk to them. Mercenaries were highly mobile in Renaissance Italy, moving from contract to contract. Professional captains called condottieri, usually paid for by cities, recruited men for a mixed amount of time. Many of the for-hire soldiers who served in Italy weren't even Italian, coming from places like Germany, Switzerland, and Hungary. In their perpetual struggle to dominate Italy, the Italian states hired mercenaries to wage war against their Italian neighbors, and the soldiers, many of whom had no code of honor, would often rape and sack freely. When the state that was bankrolling them ran out of money, the soldiers would disband, frequently to be hired to destroy the very city they had just fought to defend. Some mercenaries were honorable, fighting for a cause they believed in, but men such as these were few and far between. Where they existed, however, they were much sought after.
Fantasy!
Like something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
How did you know?
You have your father's blade. I figured you have the codex case he was holding as well.
Codex?
See, a guide to the inner workings of the Order. Its origin, purpose, and techniques. Our creed, if you will. His father believed the codex contained a powerful secret. Something that would change the world. Perhaps it's why they came for him.
I believe... Oh, this one's to
Rigati!
Ouch.
Your mama can't help you this time. Come now, you bore me.
You're making fine progress, Ezio. Today I'm going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference. Don't think I haven't seen you picking apart my library. I trust you believe me now?
Yes, my father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History teaches they were disbanded
Sei in
nearly
pessima
200
forma.
years ago in France.
Dovresti fare più pratica.
They weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious work.
What work?
The Templars seek dominion over man, and we, the assassins, are sworn to stand against them.
Was Uberto one of them?
Yes.
And the other names on my father's list?
Templars as well.
That means Vieri.
Just like his father, Francesco. Likely the entire Pazzi family.
Would explain many things.
Alright. I was trying to hold off on the... so that we can get the whole dialogue.
What are you waiting for?
Well done, Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nipote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine. Come voi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is he so upset?
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Alright.
Uncle! Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake.
Vieri di Pazzi, the youngest member of the second most notorious Florentine banking family, this kid knew how to burn right through his father's money. Outside of spending sprees involving weaponry, exotic animals, and clothes, he was fiercely competitive. Vieri hosted races of all kinds, boating, horseback riding, running. All of them rigged, of course. And get this, if through some amazing stroke of luck he ever lost, he'd invite the winner's entire family over for a victory dinner. And serve them a meal to die for.
Alright.
Vieri. I wish to join them.
Sorry.
You'll find what
My
you need
throat
at the
itched
stables.
really bad. It's scratchy. So let's go up to where Maria and Claudia are staying. Excuse me.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
Okay, so when you collect any amount of feathers, you place them in this box. So right now we have 5 out of 100. And when you reach 50, it'll go into a little cutscene, and where you talk to Mario and all that. I mean, I won't go into detail. Of course, you can come here and train if you want to. Any of the new skills that you picked up. and you can also buy paintings now. Oh well, you have to wait later. But when you buy paintings, it'll go straight to the villa,
All who need aid are welcome
which
here.
later on will add value to the villa, and therefore add value to it. It'll bring in more money, but that comes later. First we need to go to Tuscany. To Tuscany, San Gimignano. Okay, okay. Alright. I may just end it here. Yeah. I mean, I would like to push on, but I'm getting tired here. So, next video we'll start off with this quest. Mainly you're gonna go infiltrate that fortress over there and make your way over to Vieri. Alright, so I'll stop right here. Probably try and record tomorrow morning, or you know, later on in the morning, later. But if not, it'll probably be at night. Alright, thank you so much, and until next time.